The Executive Chairman of Edo State Universal Basic Education Board, SUBEB, Honorable Omozene Ebanehita Sonia, has described Governor Monday Okpebholo's directive mandating the teaching of indigenous languages in schools across the state as a bold step toward cultural revival and reintegration. Honorable Omozene Sonia stated this while briefing journalists on Senator Monday Okpebholo's announcement of the reintroduction of Edo languages into the school curriculum across the state. BTV News' Temitope Oluwafemi bring more details.
Speaking with journalists in Benin City, the executive chairman of Edo State Universal Basic Education Board, SUBEB, Honorable Omonzene Ebanehita Sonia, said the governor's policy on the reintroduction of Edo language into the school curriculum across Edo State reflects a deep understanding of the need to preserve Edo's fast-fading linguistic heritage. She noted that the reintroduction of local languages into the curriculum will help reconnect young learners with their cultural identity. According to her, the initiative represents a welcome development and an effective way to expose Edo children to their roots. She added that the teaching of indigenous languages will reinforce the values, pride, and historical consciousness that have long defined Edo's cultural landscape. She further noted that the policy will strengthen cultural continuity, ensure linguistics preservation, and foster a renewed sense of identity among pupils.
His Excellency, I also saw that he make it compulsory that all our teachers should start teaching Edo indigenous languages. It's a welcome development. Firstly, children nowadays do not know anything that has to do with our culture. Now, I think this will help our children to know the rich cultural heritage we have in our state. And secondly, it will also help the children to understand their root. At the same time, for them to be able to know their local language. And lastly, it will help them to respect their elders, and also, I believe it will make them to know more about our history. It will keep our history alive.
The SUBEB chairman also commended Governor Okpebholo for his commitment to equity and inclusiveness, especially in the ongoing reforms within the state education sector. She pointed to the recent employment of qualified teachers as evidence of the administration's drive to strengthen human capacity and raise educational standards. Honorable Omonzena Ebenanehita Sonia praised the governor's decision to regularize the employment of over 5,000 Edo Star teachers who had served as contract staff for more than 3 years, describing it as a landmark in his quest to improve both the welfare of students, teachers, and the quality of instruction in public schools. She disclosed that Governor Okpebholo personally supervised the distribution of appointment letters to the teachers, a gesture she said underscored his sincerity and hands-on leadership style. According to her, the governor has fulfilled his promise to the Edo Star teachers, exemplifying what true governance means, keeping faith with the people. The SUBEB chair further highlighted that within his first year in office, Governor Okpebholo had completed the construction of over 68 schools across the state, a feat she described as a reflection of his passion for education and youth development.
When His Excellency assumed the office and we came in, we discovered that this set of people that was recruited were just a contract teachers. Now, the tag then called Edo Star, Edo supporting teachers to achieve result. My question is, has these people not been supportive? Does that mean that the education system have not achieved the result? Well, let me come back to the board. So when I was in the office, I discovered these people, and I have to relate it to His Excellency, a man who really cares for the children, a man of equity and inclusiveness. We related it with him. The question, I can remember the first question they asked, are they not qualified teachers? I said, well, my answer was, yes, sir. I think they are qualified. If they are not qualified, I don't think they would find them worthy to bring them into the education system. Now, his word was, we are going to staff them. As I speak to you, this set of people have their employment letters. When I talk about my governor, I get emotional because he's truly a man who cares for his people. I remember when he said, I don't want to have a contract teacher under my administration. Here we have today. The people are so happy. The people, you can see the joy on their faces. He didn't just stop there. He went ahead and gave them a 5,000 naira for them to transport back home.
Honorable Omonzene noted that the governor's decision to end the era of contract-based teaching has restored stability and motivation to the school system. According to her, the new policy has boosted teachers' morale and rekindled their sense of purpose. Temitope Oluwafemi reporting for BTV News.